We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the San Francisco Giants and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Stay tuned for Diamondbacks baseball next. Corbin Martin, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy... He's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
First pitch of the at-bat. Runners off for second. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And gone. He tucked it just inside the foul pole to tie the game. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And the Diamondbacks have come back to tie this one at 2.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy.
Next to bat for the Giants, Robert Poisson.
Robert Poisson.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. James is right there, and he will put it away to retire the side. Giants are down on 4 pitches. We'll go to the bottom of the 3rd, all even at 2 apiece. Now at the plate, Eddie James. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Poisson is camped under this one, and that will retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the top of inning number 4. And we are tied 2-2. Eddie James will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. He pulls this one into right. Davis is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been...
So up steps Joey Bart now.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
James arranged to his left as he tracks this one down. Now batting, Eddie James.
The left fielder, Eddie James.
Hey, come on, big guy. I need you right now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is line to left. And that finds a seam for extra bases, as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Runner breaks for third. Hit to short.
Side.
Bichette gathers it in. He's safe at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the 8th. And they will slap the... All set to start the 9th in this one. And it'll bring Joey Bart up to bat.
Tough situation, down 1 here on the road, trying to score off one of the game's top closers. They've got their work cut out for him.
Lewis will stay with it as he backs up.
And the train just keeps rolling down the track. That's win number 100 on the season. And they've got as good a chance as anybody to win the whole thing. You better watch out for these guys.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Arizona Diamondbacks get their 100th victory of the season, best in the division. Not a surprise. Alex Young wins in relief for the 8th time this year. Blake Walston closes the door for the save, his 53rd of the season, which leads the league. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the San Francisco Giants and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Get ready for Diamondbacks baseball next. Thomas Helland will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
It's not an easy thing to do to pitch as a rookie, but one of the things you have to do is use the positives. The opposing team has never faced you. You can't be afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. Establish your pitches and try to work quickly.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one, and it's gone. Solo shot to right center. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And the Diamondbacks strike first. It's 1-0.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him.
Stepping into the box, Eddie James. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Hit hard up the middle. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently tops on the ball club in that department as we approach the final month of the season. And there he goes towards second. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. 1 left for Arizona, but they're on top 2-0. So coming to the plate, Eddie James, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit sharply on the ground. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Yeah, it's starting to feel like a little deja vu for him right now. Last time out, he surrendered 6 runs, and he's given up 4 here already.
The right fielder, number 16.
So striding forward now, Will Benson. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat, and he'll dive back in. Runner goes for second, but he won't have to worry about a throw. Ball 4. First and second now with 2 away. Now at the plate, Keston Hiura, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Here's a high pop-up. Busby is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back. Eddie James will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field, into the pool area, and gone. Solo shot to right center, his second of the game, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game: if this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
Standing in, Robert Poisson. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Poisson.
Now the payoff pitch home. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Going back is the left fielder. And this one is gone. A home run.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases. So the home crowd will have a pleasant drive home afterwards as their guys have taken the first two of this three-game series. A win tomorrow, and they can break out the brooms.
And tonight's final, 7-3. The Diamondbacks, with their 101st win of the year, tops in the division. Thomas Helen earns a league-best 17th victory.
7 runs to 11 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the San Francisco Giants and the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Levi Kelly will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game.
Up next for Arizona, Eddie James. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Eddie James. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan Dero, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far? Ready for another shot now. Bo Bichette. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. It's the Diamondbacks 6, and the ready to take his hacks again, Eddie James, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double. Digging in now, Keston Hiura, 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. And the runner's breaking for third. The tag, and they got him coming back to third. Ready for another chance? Israel Pineda. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. This one's flared toward left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Into the box now, Jalen Davis. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. James comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
Yeah, that's the way you want to finish a 3-game home series. Breaking out the brooms and sweeping the other guys right out of here.
6-2 the final total today. The Arizona Diamondbacks with a division best 102nd team win. Levi Kelly records the victory, his 13th of the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Peter Solomon was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.